Hello everyone, it's me, and I wanted to talk about the current situation that's been going on with Genshin Impact and the FTC. It's been a very big drama that spurred out of nowhere. It was kind of unexpected, I'm not gonna lie. But I kind of wanted to talk about my opinion on things and why I think it's kind of stupid, even though I obviously don't support Genshin Impact. I think it's done a terrible job in its game design overall, but I do think where things are unfair, they are kind of unfair. I'm gonna go into depth. I'm gonna analyze the article that's been written, where I hope to reach a consensus with both you and I guess the journalists, in case anyone watches, though I very much doubt it. But in my opinion, let's just dive into it and we'll see what'll happen. So we've got here saying Genshin Impact publisher hit with 20 million fine for marketing loot boxes to children. I'm gonna explain why this is kind of a dumbass way to sue someone. I don't agree with why the reason for why they sued. We're gonna skim through it. Basically, for allegedly deceitfully marketing loot boxes to children and illegally collecting their data. Now, on the illegally collecting the data part, we're gonna get into later. I just want to read a little bit of this. It says Genshin Impact tricked kids and teens into spending hundreds of dollars in prizes they stood little chance of winning. Now, I am gonna be honest when I say this. Everything is detailed. It literally says view details. And here, you can say, out of 5-star entities, you have a 50% chance of winning the character. And then if you scroll down, if you read, it says the exact odds, because they have to state this. During the event, the base chance of obtaining 5-star characters is 0.6%, and the consolidated chance, including the guarantee, is 1.6%. Within 90 warps, you're guaranteed, and then there's obviously a pity system where you can get it earlier. If there weren't a pity system, the game would be absolutely dookie. And I hope we all agree with that, and the pity system is very good. Now, that being said, I don't understand. It says, the complaint says Cognosphere, aka Hoyoverse, misled players about the odds of winning, particularly when it came to sought-after 5-star loot box prizes. The game allegedly also forced players to use a confusing virtual currency system that players had to navigate to open these loot boxes, and used unfair marketing practices. Now, what do they mean by this? This is also in Honkai Star Rail. If you go to Oneric Pouch, you can see that there are a lot of these that you can purchase, and it says how many it gives you, instead of it saying how much it will cost directly for you to get this much. They convert it into Oneric Shards, which are practically the same as Stellar Jades. Now, or in that case, in this case, Primo Gems, because we're talking about Genshin Impact. Now, this is for every single gacha game, because they work on the same principle. They all tell you, they all say directly what the odds are. They all tell you how much you would get from something. So I don't really understand where the confusion is coming from. Now, if you're a kid and you see Oneric Shard, obviously you're gonna be fucking confused. Like, why is this? What is this? What is 6,000 of these? But then, if you use half of your brain, for example, veterinary pouch. What? Okay, I apologize. I didn't know this. I thought that you immediately. Okay, yeah. See, look. So if you click the plus button here, it says you can redeem Stellar Jades with your Oneric Shards and to continue your purchase, and it says a direct conversion here. It is 1-to-1. So with that logic, you can deduce, okay, you're gonna get 6,000 of these plus 1,600 or plus double, depending on if it's your first purchase, right? So I don't understand why this is an issue, but FIFA isn't, or other dumbass games that have even worse loot boxes, etc. I think loot boxes in general are shit. I don't like the current system we have. I wish if you actually ended up purchasing stuff that it wouldn't give you so little. For you literally have to spend 400 bucks almost technically 400 bucks to guarantee to get a single copy of a character if you lose the 50-50. So I do think that the pricing is very shit. I do agree with that, but I don't understand why they sued them and why it went through, because I think it went through. So they were fined. They had to pay 20 million, which is basically nothing for them, because basically Hoyoverse as a company annually, I think, gets $10 billion from each game, or from all the games that they have. So this is basically like charging someone $5. So here it says, in addition to the fine, the settlement means children under the age of 16 won't be allowed to purchase loot boxes in the publisher's video game without a parent's affirmative express consent. They also made it so, yeah, the order will also force the company to delete any personal information previously collected from the children under 13 unless their parents gave consent, which I think is very good. I think this part is very good, but I don't understand why why this even came through and why they think it's misleading. It is not misleading at all. Now, we shouldn't really cater to stupid people, because if someone doesn't want to read and then ends up spending a shit ton of money, well, that's natural selection in my opinion. And I don't understand why the company has to be fined for that. They stated specifically that you have a 0.6% chance base to get a character. Now, I don't know if they stated here somewhere, but they should mention that there is a pity system, which anyone that plays gacha games at this point knows that there is a pity system. During the event, yeah, they don't state it, I think. Yeah, so pretty much my point. I don't understand why they decided. I apologize for the mouse disconnected. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why they decided to go through with that and why it was allowed, because it is misleading in the slightest compared to other games and in general, because everything is stated. They do have to state everything. So I really don't get why it went through, and I am as confused as you are. I don't think they deserved it. Do I think Genshin deserves a downfall like that? Obviously, it's not gonna be their downfall, but for this issue, no. I think this is one of the many issues that you have to spend 400 bucks. If they addressed, hey, that is way too much money, that is still on them to decide, and that is still on the people to spend if they want to spend it. And it doesn't matter if it's unfair or not, if it's way too much money, because it doesn't go against any law, I'm pretty fucking sure. So yeah, do let me know what your opinion is on this. In my opinion, I think it's very stupid, and I don't know why it went through, and if they end up banning loot boxes, etc., I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think it's possible, but if it does go through in America, then sucks for Americans, whatever, but like, I think it's very stupid. One thing I don't like is the fact that you, upon getting a character, if you did end up spending money, you get a license to use the character, which could be revoked at any given point, especially if the game's server ends up shutting down eventually. So yeah, that I think is very stupid. I don't think that, but that is for basically everything in any video game category, everything, everywhere. If you end up if you end up buying a game, you don't buy the game, you buy the license to use the game and play it, which I think is the stupidest shit ever. Because it could be revoked, as I said. So, they tackled the wrong issues in my opinion. And I don't know why, but yeah. Do let me know what you think. As I said, sorry for not recording for a while. I've kind of just been celebrating New Year's and settling into the new year, trying to plan some stuff, studying, etc. So I haven't had the time to stream or record. Yeah, I said it correctly. I don't know, my brain just stopped working. I love you guys, and I will probably see you in the next one very soon. Do look forward to it. If you did like the video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, put the notifications on if you did enjoy it, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.